is the first tutorial of the how to create a website basic by using Notepad. So before trying to code in HTML, you need to choose a better text editor. So for Windows you have Notepad, and for Mac you have text editor. So these are the basic editors, and you can code in them also, so there is nothing problem in it. But here, while you will have some tags and you have to follow some procedure, there is some format for this HTML code. So there are some predefined text editors which will have how to tag the tags, and for your easy convenience you can choose other editors. There are many text editors for HTML in internet, you can just download them. Okay, now let us start basics of HTML. So how to create a HTML file? So first you need to define the document type. Okay, now let us define the document type. Okay, our document type is HTML. So we defined what type of document we are going to create. Okay, now we have to tag HTML because you are creating HTML file, and again you need to close this tag. So inside this HTML tag you're gonna have head tag and then body tag. Head tag is a basic information about your website. In the head tag you're gonna give. So in body tag, it's the output or like body of your website, outcome of your website. So here one thing you need to remember is, if you want to tag any another tag inside a tag, you need to indent the tag so that your explorer or your web application gonna read the code and execute the code. So how to indent a tag inside a tag? You need to give a space so that it is a tab, so you can indent another tag. So let us indent head tag and then close this head tag. So the basic information I'm going to give is title of the head. So again I need to give two spaces to indent any another tag inside the head tag because it is indented in the HTML tag. I'm gonna give title. So this is the basic thing. So again in this head tag you will give some metadata which will be in meta tag, which is the basic data of your website. So we're gonna talk about it in next tutorial. And now let us tag body. So for tagging body you need to give space because you're indenting it in the HTML tag. And then close the body tag. So inside the body tag you're gonna give your headings, paragraphs, images or videos or information. You're gonna give all your structure of your website inside the body tags. So for the basic thing is we're gonna give a heading to our website. We can give heading to our website by tagging h1 or h2 h2 or h3 or h4 or h5 or h6. h6 is the least size of the heading of your website. So h1 website, and I have to close this heading. So we gave space, two spaces, because we are defining heading inside the body tag. We are indenting it inside the body tag so that any web application can read it and execute it. So now I have defined the heading. So now I have to define the paragraphs. So let us see how to indent paragraph tag inside the body tag. So this is the basic paragraph tag. A good website to learn and then close your paragraph. If you want another paragraph, and again indent another paragraph tag and write your paragraph. And then close this paragraph tag. Sorry, it must be small. It should be lowercase, not uppercase. So to execute this, this code, we need to first save it as HTML file .html. .html is the main thing. If you don't save it as .html, you can't see whether your code is correct or not, or you can't just run your code. Okay, it has saved here. Let us open it and see what is the output. See, here you can see the heading file is too big. So to just reduce the size, you have to increase your heading number. So let us give some h4. So every time when you execute your or else if you edit and you want to execute that edited code, so you need to save it every time and then refresh your page. You can see this has reduced. So if you see here, the gap between the paragraphs is equal and they are same even for the heading to the paragraph. So if you want to increase the gap between them or space between them, you need to introduce break tag. So here I am defining the break tag, so there will be more space. Okay, now let us see. So you can see there is a lot of space between the heading and our paragraphs. So even if you want gap for the paragraphs also, you can do the same thing. Okay, if you want any this a line from your heading, you can do it by just introducing this tag. Basically this tag gives the line of your website. Okay, let us see. So you will get a line like this, and if you want more number of lines, you can just type the same tag and see that is the HR tag. Okay, now if you want to underline this your heading, then introduce the underline tag and then close it here. Okay, no, now I don't want to close it here. Let us see what will be the output. So you can see that for everything in your body which you have put will have this underline, because you did not close it. You have defined that tag or intended that tag throughout your body. So you need to close it up to what or up to which extent you want to have that underline. So I'm gonna close it here because I want an underline for only my heading. Yeah, and first I need to save it, then I can see. Yeah, it has changed. Now I want bold letter for my paragraphs, so I'm closing it here because I want up to here only. You can see that they have become bold, and I want to see it in italic. I need to introduce italic tag. And close the italic tag. Sorry. See, it has become into italic. Okay, now I want to change the color of my heading, my paragraphs. So to change them, you need to change the tag. So you must introduce the style here. Style is equals to color. I want it to be some red. Fine. So need to again give this comma here, this type of comma. This is the correct syntax of this code. Okay, let us see. So this has changed to red color, and even I want to change the font type. So then I must type inside the inverted commas like font family some font type agency FB, and see whether it has changed or not. Yeah, you can see it has changed. And I want to change my colors of paragraphs also. You have to do the same, the syntax is same even for the paragraphs, but you need to keep them inside a tag. And I want here some blue color. And here also blue color. color got changed, and I want this thing only A as to look like some bigger size, and these as normal, and I want to keep web formatting small. So then you can just introduce here a big tag before the letter which you want, or before the paragraph which you want to be big or small. You need to introduce the tag, and I want up to A now, so I'm closing it here. So I need website formatting as small. Okay, now I've saved it. You can now refresh it. You can see A size has become more, and this website lining formatting has become small. Okay, you have seen the background color of your body is white. If you want to change it, for same, like the syntax is same, but you need to define it in the body tag. Style is equals to EACK background color. I need to some light blue, and this comma, it must be there. Okay, now let us, okay, I don't want to try light blue, I want to try light yellow, because these are already blue, you can't see them clearly. Light yellow, you can see the color of background color of our website has changed. This is a basic thing. So if you want to change colors like this, you can just if you don't know the like correct name of the color, you can just search them in internet for the codes. You'll have hash codes. Those are hex code. So I want this as my background color, so I'm gonna copy this and paste it here, and I want to execute it. See, you can see my color has changed. This is a very basic kind of executing a basic kind of website formatting. Or if you want to introduce any formulas to your website, you can do them by like this. No, oh, I'm closing this thing. You can see H2O formula, which is a chemical formula for water. If you want any another like physics formulas, you can just do the same, but instead of sub you need to give sub tag, which will give power. I want to write the density of water, kg per meter cube. No, sub, and then I'm closing sub. skg per video key. This is very basic HTML coding. So this is very basic website format. So in next tutorial I'm going to say about metadata.